Hello and welcome back to another exciting week of Model Horse Judging Clinic. I apologize in advance. I have a little bit of a cold this week, so my voice may not be the best. But I'm going to go ahead and do this class anyway. I'm excited. This is a class of original finish plastic American Saddlebreds, and it will be judged this week for breed standards. The American Saddlebred was officially declared a breed in 1891. They are a combination of several breeds of horses, including the Narragansett Pacer, the Morgan, and the Thoroughbred. They are considered America's horse. They can do just about anything. They can event, they can show, they can jump. When they were bred, they would plow in the fields during the week, take the family to church on Sunday, and compete in shows and do it all very well. So, what they want to see is a very alert horse of any color who has presence and show ring snaz. So, how are we going to place this class? Again, on halter, we're looking for correctness of skeletal anatomy, biomechanics, and conformation, breed standards, including color, overall appearance, finish, condition, and workmanship, and the judge's overall impression. So this particular class, our first place horse will be the stablemate Saddlebred. Small but mighty. This horse was sculpted by Maureen Love she was sculpted by Maureen Love quite a while ago, released by Breyer in 1975. This sculpture exemplifies what you want to see in a saddlebred. In this sculpture, she is a mare. She has style and presence. She has a very refined head. She shows perfect balance and style. She has a long, slim neck, and she generally just is overall exactly what we want to see in a saddlebred. For correctness of anatomy, she is very good. Breed standards, overall appearance, finish, condition, and workmanship is her small failing. For stablemates in plastic, they do tend to lose a little bit of detail, particularly in the hooves. That is just about the only fault that this horse has. So she's a pretty clear first place horse. She has pretty stiff competition, though, in this second place American Saddlebred Stallion. This horse was sculpted by Kathleen Moody and is also called the Clock Saddlebred, and shows show ring presence, head up, very alert, definition of style and grace, high tail set, overall very good with correctness of anatomy and biomechanics. Overall appearance, very good, very nicely finished, nice subtle dappling, good paint job, correct paint job for the color. His failing, however, he's just a little bit coarser. The Saddlebred wants to see a nice refined head and a slim neck. This horse is just a little coarser on the head, even though he is a stallion, coarser through the neck, and just doesn't quite have the elegance that the previous horse does have. So that is why this particular horse places second, with a little bit of documentation. Maybe he's an aged stallion, maybe he's a breeding stallion. Could place him up a little bit, but we're just going off of the generic American Saddlebred breed standards. So this horse in this class would place second. Now the next two, they're pretty clear first and second. The next two is where things start to get interesting. I had a tough time with this class, but I placed third, the Bluegrass Bandit here. Bluegrass Bandit was sculpted as an American Saddlebred and has very nice conformation, correct through the hooves, nice head and neck. Overall, a nicely conformed, very correct horse. However, she doesn't quite meet the breed standards. Remember, we want alert, head up, neck arched, high tail set. This horse is far too relaxed to be an American Saddlebred in the show ring. Nice correct color, very nice and clean paint job. Overall, a well-presented horse, but I could see her going better as perhaps a different breed, some other kind of saddlebred or some other kind of plantation horse would suit her particular way of going. She just doesn't have the show ring, peacock of the show ring style that the other two horses have. So overall, she's very correct. She has an excellent appearance. My overall impression is good. She just doesn't quite meet the breed standard of the American Saddlebred. Last place is the 5-gaited, sculpted by Chris Hess, also known as Commander, sculpted after a saddlebred, a live saddlebred. He has the presence, he has the show ring, he's deep-chested, well-sprung rib, nice short level back. He has a high tail set. He definitely has that appearance of a saddlebred, but he is a little bulkier, a little coarse-headed, not quite as short and refined through the shoulder as I'd like to see. So overall, Connectus of Academy, I'd give him average. Breed standard, he does meet, particularly if I added a few details about an older breed standard, older stallion. However, his overall appearance and finish is what knocks him down. He has a lot of rough scuffs, little rubs to his hoof edge. You can see on his haunch he's got a big white spot there. So overall, he just does not have the overall appearance, finish, and condition that the other 3 horses do have. So due to those things, he gets placed 3rd in this breed class. So while I would definitely say it could be, and it is a tight class, particularly 1st and 2nd could swap out pretty easily. 3rd and 4th, depending on the actual models presented, could move up a little bit. But in this particular case, these horses I did place for near perfection. The saddlebred stablemate comes first. 2nd place is the clock saddlebred. 3rd place just doesn't stand up to the American Saddlebred breed standards as the Bluegrass Bandit. And last place, mostly for finish conditions and just not quite as refined as I'd like to see, is that Chris Hess 5-gaited. Hope you found this interesting and informative. Next week, we'll see how they do in a collectability class. If you have comments or questions, leave them down below, and hope you join me next week. Thank you.